So, how can Christians hold to essential doctrines while building trust and relationship with others who differ on some maybe non-essentials? How can we do this or do this better?
Yeah, the IRS says that there's 35,000 different denominations in America. They recognize that many differences between churches, and so we've definitely figured out ways to differentiate ourselves amongst ourselves. And some of that is healthy and good, and the Lord uses it, but some of it is problematic. And so we're in a season of the church where we've gone from hundreds of years of kind of the Protestant Reformation on to like the separation out. I think that we're in the early innings in the last decade of a consolidation toward we can see God in other people, even where we have denominational and theological nuances of difference. And we're realizing that the church is shifting and the culture is shifting in a way that we're not a super majority anymore, that we need to coalition build. And frankly, to me, I'm in the white evangelical space, I'll own that. And uh, part of what I've worked on is looking at in the African American church, there's a legacy and a history and a tradition of working together despite theological differences. And, we joke about Baptist, but that's actually an element of legacy for the Black church that is setting a high standard for the broader American church to learn from, of how do we work well together and allow for the differences and the nuance while working together on the things that really matter and are actually going to make a difference for each other, and advocate for the culture and for Christ in her. So yeah, that becomes stuff where I think there's big challenges ahead on that. And there's not a simple kumbaya answer to that either. Like, you start digging into the history of what I just described, and like that's fraught with, mess and all the rest too, right?